So it has been about 3 months since I had this platinum card now, and I thought this was the perfect time to do a review of this card. So please join me as I walk you through my experience of having this card for the past 3 months. In this video, we will calculate how much value I was able to get through the statement credits. Then we will talk about how much I have spent on this card and how much membership reward points I was able to gather. And finally, we will plug all this number into a calculator and figure out how much total value I was able to get from the platinum card in the first 3 months, and ultimately determine if this card has been worth the $550 annual fee in 2021. If that all sounds good to you, let's get started with the video. Okay, first of all, let's talk about the actual card itself. Yeah, it looks great when you look at it, feels great when you hold it, and of course, sounds great when you drop it. For $550 luxury travel credit card, you kind of expect these things. But that's not the reason enough to get this card. I treat this card just like any other credit card. If I'm not getting value out of it, I will simply cancel it. But thankfully, this card does provide some amazing experience. So let's start with the customer service. They have a 24/7 dedicated customer service line for anything you need. Every time I had to call, someone usually answers within 30 seconds. And they are always able to resolve my issues. And of course, let's not forget about the Platinum Concierge, which I have yet to use, but it's there if I ever need it. Now let's talk about one of the best experiences I have been able to enjoy recently thanks to this card, and that is the Centurion Lounge. During our flight to Maui, we had a layover in Denver, and yes, we visited the Centurion Lounge. We enjoyed the food, drinks, and had a relaxing time while we waited for our connecting flight. If you want to watch the full video about that, link is in the description below. Now here are some other benefits of this card I'm hoping to experience soon. And number one is skipping the long security line at the airport thanks to global entry. I recently had an interview and my card was approved, so when I travel again, which will be very soon, I will be able to experience that feeling of walking past the long security line. Number two is getting free room upgrades. I'm thinking of using Amex's Fine Hotels and Resort program to book a hotel in Las Vegas soon. And with that comes free room upgrades, late checkout, and whole lots of other goodies, and I can't wait to experience that. Now at this point, you might be thinking, that all sounds great, but I don't care about all that. Those are all intangible. You can't put a specific value to it. I need to see some actual numbers. Well, fear not my inner monologue, I got you covered. Let's move on and calculate how much statement credit I was actually able to use within the first 3 months. And let's start with a temporary PayPal credit. Since I got this card in April, I had a chance to use it only for 3 months. And yes, I used all $90 of it. Don't worry, all of them were necessary purchases I had to make, which I was able to get it for free thanks to this credit. Okay, the second credit I want to talk about is the Uber credit. So far, I have been able to use all $45 worth of credit. I just order exactly $15 worth of food from my local restaurant and make it a pickup, so I don't have to pay unnecessary fees, and Amex will pay for my lunch once a month. Now let's move on to the Saks Fifth Avenue credit. I needed to buy a sunglasses, and Saks had a really nice pair of Ray-Bans for $100. So I thought, why not? $50 for a really nice pair of sunglasses, which I was going to buy anyway. Sure, I will take it. Now let's move on to the next credit, which is global entry. Like I said before, I recently had an interview, my application was approved, and my card is coming in the mail. So I will be able to use it next time when I travel. And don't worry, I will make a video of it documenting my whole experience with that. Okay, last but not least, we have the airline incidental credit. I was able to max this credit easily because when we traveled last time, we had 3 checked bags, $35 both ways, maxed it out easily. Now, I'm doing some simple math here, and adding all this credit up comes out to be $485. And subtracting that annual fee, so far, this card is only costing me $65. And we haven't even gotten to the welcome bonus and the point evaluation yet. So why not do that right now? So far, according to Amex, I have spent $9,363.52. within the first 3 months. Jesus Christ, that's a big number. But keep in mind, I literally only used this specific card within the entire 3 months, and almost half of it was for the roof. And we were on a vacation, so I mostly used my card and we split the cost between 6 of us. So it's not as bad as it sounds. So as a part of my welcome bonus, I have that promotional 10x on gas and supermarket. So what I did was I went through my point summary, and anything that has this star next to it, that means that it was counted towards that promotional 10x category. So I got my summary and I downloaded it into an Excel file. Then within the Excel file, I filtered it by transportation, fuel, and then I tried to find supermarket, but I couldn't. So I filtered by the next best thing, a grocery store. Now I know all grocery stores might not have counted towards the promotional 10x, but for the sake of time and for my sanity, I am calculating this. So I put this data, dump it into next tab, and did a quick sum and came up with $1,007.89. Again, might not be 100% accurate, but it looks good to me. Next is the 5x category. That's simple. It's only airlines. Again, I filtered by travel, airline, dump it into a next tab, do a quick sum, and came up with $2,042.52. And if we do a quick math here, if we add $2,042.52 plus $1,007.89 and subtract from the total, which is $9,363.52, we get $6,313.11. So why am I calculating all this? So we can finally plug all this number into a calculator and figure out how much value I was able to get from this card. In order to do that, we are going to be using the calculator that our friend AskSebby built. I will leave a link to this calculator in the description below. So let's go through this together. So are we eligible for the bonus? Yes, we are. We're gonna put yes here as well. Change this to 100,000. For the gas and supermarket, we're gonna put 1,008, nice and round number. For travel, air travel, we're gonna put 2,043. And for the prepaid hotel, 0 for right now. And other purchases, we're gonna put 6313, nice and round numbers. Absolutely, we're gonna choose the transport partner. For right now, moving down the list, yes, we completed full $200. Change this to $50. Moving down, change this to $45 and $100 here. And scrolling down a bit, for PayPal, we're gonna put $90. And for Centurion Lounge, I'm going to put $50 here, because any extra guest beside you and 2 other people, you have to pay $50 each. So that's why I'm putting it as a $50 here. And all of these are zeros for now. And finally, we have reached the conclusion. As you can see, in the first 3 months, I have gotten over $26.50 worth of value out of this card, which is insane. Now, for the sake of argument, let's go up here and change this to just simply 1 cent per point for travel, even though I wouldn't redeem it for travel. Now, even if we do that, I'm still getting over $1,300 in value. And keep in mind, this is just in the first 3 months. Okay, after finally going through all that, let's answer the big question. Is Amex Platinum worth it in 2021? I think you know the answer is yes. Alright, that concludes the video. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you watched it all the way through, you are a true legend. I really appreciate it. I hope you find this video useful. If you did, make sure to give it a like and let me know in the comments if you have any questions. But until then, I will see you again next time for another video. Bye for now.